So I do want to take the time to talk about your build and the characteristics of the Giuseppe Verdi. Now, the Giuseppe Verdi at tier 9, it's an Italian battleship that has similarities to the tech tree, but it's also got a few key differences. It's similar in that it's got strong side armor, which at range is nice, but up close means it can be easily citadeled from a side, from a flanking shot. It's got fuel smoke, which allows the ship to just, John Cena disappear in front of the enemy.
You can't shoot me.
The difference is the tech tree line has AP and SAP primaries and HE secondaries, okay? You can choose between SAP, you can choose between AP and your main guns. Giuseppe Verdi flips that a bit. You can choose between the traditional HE, high explosive, or AP armor penetrating shells in the main guns, and the secondaries are SAP, semi-armor piercing. That's huge, because SAP just chews up armor. She's fun.
Yes. Well, to comment on that smoke thing, people to this day, despite having the tech tree out, cannot comprehend a battleship with a smoke screen charging at them.
Well, it's unusual. That's what makes Giuseppe Verdi so special, because she's a tech tree ship. She plays differently from most other ships of her class or her type. That's the nice thing about the thing. Yes, secondaries, says Coughlin. Exactly. So, let's take a look at the setup. Armor Prayer, main battery sap is superior. Personally, I disagree with you, but you're welcome to have your opinion. Maybe your thoughts will be changed as you watch this replay. So let's take a look at your setup. You've got auxiliary for your secondaries to keep them alive, damage control, secondaries, damage control, concealment, secondaries. And then you've got your plane. All of this makes perfect sense. I wouldn't do anything different.
Can you hover over that last one real quick?
Auxiliary?
Yeah, that's why I take it, because there's that 20% reload to the secondary on there.
Right.
Well, off the reload.
Right.
But it's just the reload, right?
So
if it was additional range or durability of the secondaries at least, but it's just the reload. Like good as the secondaries are, they are still by the name your secondary armament.
Yes, but in a Napoli and in a Giuseppe Verdi, your secondaries do the talking. You don't care about what you just said, Grinzy, because if you're in smoke and your enemy is within secondary range, it doesn't matter about spotting. It doesn't matter about damage. It doesn't matter about survival. All that matters is that they're getting the guns out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would agree with you if you could spend your whole game just using the secondaries in smoke.
But that's the big part of it. It's the timing. Go ahead. There you go.
Also, too, and this is not just for Giuseppe and Napoli. This is for all secondary spec battleships, right? You get that base 20%. Well, aside from Massachusetts and the other tier 8s. You get that base 20% on top of your Adren Rush.
So it does really add up, is what you're trying to say.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
What does the main battery reload?
Well, okay. So here's the deal, Grunty. We've done so many replays. You've heard me say this before. In a secondary spec battleship that is like a German secondary spec, or even American, I always recommend, main guns, right? You want in your 6th slot here, you want your gun reload, right? Because your main guns do far more damage. In a ship like the Giuseppe, your secondaries do a lot of talking, and your smoke is designed to get you onto the flank of a target, and then you unleash hell and laugh because they can't do anything about it but get citadeled and die. So in that situation, your main battery reload doesn't matter. All that matters is that they're ready to go for that particular moment. This is one of the few cases where I actually agree with auxiliary armaments module in this last slot. The other one being maybe the German battle cruiser line, the Schlieffen. But other than that, I would always take main battery. All right, you got spotting aircraft instead of catapult, and you already said this is a standard captain. So you got right as a standard captain, is that right, Big O?
That's what Daddy he said.
That's it, okay. So, emergency repairs into vigilance, adrenaline rush, concealment expert, fire prevention, and the manual secondary range. I still believe you'd be better off going for brisk instead of vigilance, simply because while you're smoked up, you're faster. That gets you on the flank of your target, of your prey, that much sooner. But we've already talked about that in a previous replay. I understand too. Vigilance helping you to dodge torpedoes if you're playing up close. I get that too. Flags, anti-det, ramming flag, anti-fire, anti-flood, smoke enhancement, consumable enhancement, secondary enhancement, consumable enhancement. This is absolutely what I'd run. You miss out on the ability to heal more, but you don't really care about healing. You are a death blossom, and that's how you have to look at it. Full Metal Yankee, thank you for the follow. There you go. Am I missing anything? Did we lose him?
I don't know. He's still in the Discord for me. I'm not sure what happened.
Well, while the game's loading up, this is Faroe Islands. This is a random battle. Gotta take a phone call. Got it. Thank you, Wolf. 5 battleships, 4 cruisers, 2 destroyers, 1 sub. Oof. Sup with you, my dude. Thanks for coming in, hanging out, and thank you for the follow. You don't mind me asking, what brings you in? Where'd you find me? What made you come on in here? It's always nice to get an idea what people are doing, you know?
Wait a second. That's a Q dump, right?
Why?
Like, they have 5 battleships and 2 destroyers. Big Ol has 4 battleships and 3 destroyers.
Maybe. I mean, it's 12 ships. So there's that, but yeah. I don't know.
It's just not regular matchmaking. Let's just
Okay. That is true.
say it that way.
Are Full Metal Yankees and Full Metal Taters cousins? That was a question that I had too. You watch me on YouTube spend 1 million doubloons on steel? I had fun with that, didn't I? Yes. Yes. I hope you didn't do that yourself, because that's... Yeah. Don't try this at home, kids.
Do what I say, not what I do.
Not as I do. That's exactly correct.
Looks like Big O is going over to the A cap here.
He's getting ready on the Ashigara now. The Ashigara is a Miyoko, a tier 7 heavy Japanese cruiser. The problem is he's just sitting there, so I like the idea of switching to the Alaska. Alaska's moving
Much better
pretty
angle
slow.
too for the
Exactly.
Alaska.
I do still have some of that steel, yes, absolutely. Another WoW streamer that Zath used to play Civ 6 with. Yes, exactly. That's who Full Metal Tater was.
It was actually more damage than I expected. It looked like the Alaska was just speeding up enough, but good hit.
Yeah, so something about me, I don't like to spend my resources unless I need to, so yeah, I'm still sitting at like 600,000 steel. Ooh, submarine detected.
Let's be real here. You also have the luxury of not having to spend a lot of resources because you get so much stuff for free.
As a CC, I get coal ships, yes, and balloon stuff. I get it, right. I agree with you. Completely. Even before I joined the CC program, though, I still was known for keeping, for not spending things, being a bit of a miser.
Sure. Your position just makes it so much easier.
Yep. Yep. Old Metal Tater
And
actually contacted Seal the other day and told him some of the drama that occurred. Interesting.
All right.
A press account does have its perks. I actually never use it. Probably should. I like your smoke here, and you're using your secondaries on the Flandre, which absolutely penetrate the Flandre, so that's kind of nice. I also like your use of the plane. Keep things detected while you're in your smoke. Flandre is going broadside to you. I don't think you're going to have your main guns available in time, though. It's unfortunate. It's a bit of a sag. What?
Nothing.
What? No, seriously, what?
that comes back like with main armaments mod. He would have, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, fine, fair.
But he would have gotten much less damage out of the secondaries in this situation, so...
Right, yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm actually not sure why you're accelerating forward instead of holding this position and keep shooting at that battleship here.
I don't think he wants to come out broadside to the Alaska.
It's Sashio, not the Alaska.
Okay. And now the Sashio, of course, is detected, so you know that that threat probably didn't exist the way you thought it did.
Yeah. I think I switched it after a couple of matches with the extra torque protection. I don't remember.
Nice hit, though, on the Asashio either way. So, what made you drop your ASW there, Bigo?
I thought it was moving forward. I should have waited, as you'll see.
Okay, you figured he was chasing your sub.
Yes.
Okay. So, I would have dropped maybe one. I wouldn't have dropped both, because it's nice to have one available when you need it.
Yeah, dropping both in the same spot is a little...
Yep.
is a big gamble.
That was my mistake. I'm normally good at getting subs.
And
You know that, Zeth.
I know you're good at doing it. Yeah,
but
that's why I was
before I
asking.
forget it, just remember it since I said he respected. Why are you actually not speccing the gun feeder since it's Cincinnati and it's buffed anyway?
I think after this match I did switch that.
Okay.
Okay.
Because mind you, the few Verdi matches you've covered, this one and the other one, were right after I got it.
Okay. So your sap secondaries will chew into the Alaska's armor, so that's kind of fun. I might look at the Julio and B and the Giuseppe and the Nue de Julio as some good targets. Oh, hey, you found the sub.
Yeah, and I made the wrong turn.
Oops. Could have set the priority target to the sub too.
Yield time, lol.
Well, to be honest, that's where the torque protection came in. After
Well, vigilance helps in that regard, yes, absolutely. Let me get the simulators going, guys. Hey, Todd's Venture, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Let us know where you're coming in from.
Yeah, don't get us wrong here. Like, I think vigilance is actually a great skill for battleships.
It is.
The problem is, like, usually on a normal build on a battleship, you only have room for 1 tier 2 skill. Maybe 2 if you sacrifice something else.
you
And
know what
there's
time it
just-
is.
I like
So
your
many.
use. I like your use of the smoke here. It's gonna get you into position to deal with either the Soyuz or the Giuseppe Verdi. I keep my guns ready for the Giuseppe though. I have a strong feeling he's gonna turn out.
Oh, I would have turned out here too instead of turning in.
I wouldn't.
You go into all those ships, like he's behind.
Just turn into him. Look at this beautiful broadside that Giuseppe's giving.
YOLO!
Fire your guns! Fire your guns! There it is. Double sit. You could have done more.
Patience, Zeth. Patience.
No, dude, you missed an opportunity. You were too patient, sir.
Hey, I still slapped him.
You slapped him, but you didn't kill him. And here's the problem. Now you're detected.
And now you're in that situation I was worried about, where you really don't want to be.
If the Nueve de Julio knows what he's doing, that's a problem.
You know me.
If the Nueve de Julio knows what he's doing, that's a problem. But the Nueve de Julio does not. He's got HE loaded. Doesn't matter. Bye-bye, Nueve de Julio. Sit, butt penetration on the Giuseppe Verdi. There it is.
There's the double.
There's
and
the
now,
double.
you know the rules, and so do I.
I don't. What are the rules? Please.
He's gonna ram that.
But you told me there was no death pick.
Or
I'm
is
so
there?
confused. So confused. Did you make me waste a screenshot? How dare you, son?
Maybe.
So, absolutely, you just approach this guy, bow in. He can't do much about you. The Sovietsky Soyuz is pretty hilarious how well it worked. Yeah, well.
Took my turret out.
Whatever. I might slow down here. Just get yourself a little bit of extra time to get your angling done. But,
and yeet!
Yeet indeed. 71,500.
What?
Now, time out. That was a 75% or higher ship, and he detonated.
It's a detonation. He got a freaking detonation. Disgusting. Disgusting. 232,000, and you're still getting more. Because your sap secondaries are just chewing up. It's Brindisi. He's still sitting broadside-ish to you. Now he's turning. Okay. Heal.
Yeah, but I know what that turd means.
What do you mean?
Oh, I know why he's turning. He wants to thwart me.
It's a torpedo turn. Yes.
Yep.
There it is. Reverse! Quickly, reverse! And then move forward
Like,
and
don't
just
stop.
laugh.
Don't stop reversing.
Alaska Black is broadside to you according to the minimap, but I get why you're focusing on the Brindisi here. You want to make his grind that much more painful by making him play another game, or 2, or 5. Yes. Goodbye, Brindisi.
Abbiamo distrutto un incrociatore nemico.
All right.
Disgusting.
I was having a drink when I shot the what was it, a Soyuz? Yeah. And then I wasn't expecting a detonation. I got soda all over blue.
Taco! Hey, dude, send him. I've got an hour left in my stream. I've got 2 more, I think, set. I'm not 100% sure, dude. God. Right.
And then the secondaries get to chew on the Alaska more.
Patton, I'm good. I would say only use a card my replay if you really want it, okay?
That'll be the last one for this patch, though.
It is the last. This is the last replay stream for this patch. That's correct. So, Grunty, would you like to revisit your comment about main battery load versus secondaries? You know?
No.
No.
He got more damage with the main battery than he got with the secondaries.
Because I kept hitting citadels. That's the thing.
Oh no! I'm getting Citadel as my battleship. I never thought this could happen if I play battleship and use my main guns. Shocking revelation.
Used up all your points anyways, no worries. Taco?
Here's another shocking revelation.
I'll try.
Sometimes you're wrong.
Do we need to really call Sailor Moon to advise Grunty? Uh-oh.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I said sometimes you're wrong.
So, I put Giuseppe Verdi the title disgusting. Would you guys agree with that?
Disgusting?
The ram that wasn't meant to be.
What?
No, that's too long. I was actually thinking,
Breaker.
and I don't want to. I was going to say 3v1 champ, but you put that for Turpits.
Rule breaker.
Yeah, rule breaker. I like that.
I like it too, Cthulhu. That's a creative title. Thank you, dude. Alright, it's just an Asashio left. We're gonna fast forward because I detonated too.
And he
Art of the Brawl.
look at those achievements.
There's just a few medals to pin on your chest. Just a few. How
Oh,
about Donkey Kick?
Merit holder.
What?
Verdi, merit holder.
Merit holder. Okay.
I mean, it's ultimately up to you.
You need a bigger chest. I like Donkey Kick.
It's a long time, but
I mean,
I'm
to be
not
fair,
sure
have you
if
seen me
you
stream?
look
I
at-
got a pretty big chest, man.
I mean,
I'm a big guy.
slap. I kind of like. Okay, so 283,000 damage, 5 kills. Now, God damn, 900 base XP above second place. Meal breaker. All right, so let's break it down a little bit. Grunty was talking about secondaries and how much they did. You did almost 100,000, 94,000 damage just with your secondaries
18
alone.
ships, 2 teams.
which
one
is
victory.
good. Don't get
It's
me
time to
wrong.
play.
That's very
Highlights
good.
of-
I mean, that's over 1/3 of your overall damage, right?
That's almost half.
Soyuz.
No. It's not almost half.
Soyuz. Not much damage there, right?
Secondary wise, he detonated off of 3 citadels.
Giuseppe Verdi on the MA team. Also, not too much based off of all those hits. But look at the Brindisi. Oh, God, look at the Brindisi. 95 hits for 28,500 damage.
And then I think the Nueve de Julio had a heal up and he popped it, but his armor worked against him because I penned 26 and 32.
Yeah, you kind of don't care about a super heal, do you? Nah.
Apparently not.
And then there's the Rook. No secondary hits on that.
If your secondaries didn't fire so fast, that New Julio had more time to heal and you would have gotten more damage overall.
Oh, God.
And then there's the Flandre.
I'm Mios. Good night. Thanks for coming and checking out. I appreciate you as always. Flandre, yeah, I feel like you could have done more to him, but maybe he DCP'd a fire or two or something, but that feels like weak damage based off of your pen. He's got 32mm armor. I would have thought you'd see more damage there.
Oh, he does? I thought he had 26 or 27.
I'm sorry, what?
I thought Flandre had lower armor.
32.
Okay.
I think you're confusing it with Champagne.
And then there's
Thank you.
There's the sub and there's the Asashio. So not bad. I mean, you hit with 384 secondary shells, right? You fired 5 times that number, but you still did good damage. So that's nice.
It's about a 25% hit rate with the secondaries,
Right.
which is
Oops.
about to be expected when you're shooting the most on cruisers and battleships.
Wolf says,
Like,
I would be proud to have a game like this. Sure.
I mean, yeah, this is obviously a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't. The funniest part of the match was the detonation on Soyuz. Because if you remember, Wargaming said no ships will detonate over 70% HP.
Yeah,
Well,
that's still true. But the problem is the shell that causes the detonation can also be the shell that takes you below 75% hit points.
Right.
So if you hit with a shell while a ship has 80% hit points, that shell takes it to like 70%. It is possible to get the detonation at the same time, which is kind of stupid from a logical point of view, but I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is, exactly. All right. Well, Biko, is there anything else to talk about with this replay? I feel like we kind of covered it.
No, and Wolves, chills, thrills, and dicey outcomes. Oh, you should see the Colbert match.
In other words, he says, stay tuned, because that's coming up, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're going to move to our stream radio screen. Thank you, Big O, as always.